Hi everyone, so I'm going to give you a few updates. Firstly, thank you to everybody who donated and gave some money towards Trevor's GoFundMe for the allotment devastation. For those that haven't seen it, I mentioned it in our last video about what had happened and everything. So he's come back off his holiday. He's absolutely devastated, of course, but he's happy with the fact that, you know, there is people out there who are kind and obviously think that he deserves the money so he can replace his bits and pieces. So just that quick update. Again, thanks to everybody who donated. And then I'm going to show you this as well. So our two girls that we've got at home, they love running about. If you haven't had chickens before, you'll not understand how messy they are. They get into everything, they jump up on things, and their water tub, I've come up to check it and think I might need to make a new one. But what I've done is, you may have already seen the short I made as well when I put a plant pot in here with them with a parsley bush in. The parsley just went. It's good for them. They do eat it. It's really healthy for them. Helps with the digestion and everything like that. And chickens will eat anything, absolutely anything. So we put some sprouts, some Brussels sprouts last year in some tubs. One of them has gone to seed. So I thought, right, I'm going to put it in for the girls. So this is how it's going. Yeah, enjoying that? Hey? Is it nice? So they normally get into the pots or jump up on the side and they'll just have a peck round of the leaves and the greens and everything. There's a few on the floor. But they tend to just have a look first. But they're very inquisitive. I haven't got any there, sweetie. But I'm just showing you this now. You can see it's all gone to seed. All these green leaves have been taken off the bottom. They've snapped a couple of them. And obviously there was some weeds in there, like those little things there. If I pick that one out, yeah, it'll come straight over and like, yep, I'll have that, thanks very much. So I'm hoping that they're gonna take off these and we can get into some fresh compost in the bottom. All right, so I'll just let you two gardeners crack on. Thanks very much. So I'd put those Brussels sprouts in there to deter them from jumping up on their water tub, because they tipped it over yesterday, broke one of the little spouts off, so I had to fix it, but they keep jumping up on it, so I'm going to have to make something else for them in there. But hopefully in the meantime they'll use that tub and kill the Brussels sprouts off completely. But I'll show you what I make them. I'm going to try and make like a little bit of a tabletop platform and just stick it in the corner where that plant pot is once that's all been decimated. So I've cleaned up in there because it's all dirty, and my plan is, because this one, she keeps jumping up on top of the water bucket, and it fell over the other day and there was no water in it. You'd made a mess, didn't you? Eh? And she'd broke one of the little spouts. So it's, well, I know, but if you're going to be naughty, wait, just wait. Are you camera shy? Is that it? Are you camera shy? It's fine. It's fine. So what I'm going to do is, with the bits of wood, we're going to make is a little podium, and then you can play in there and jump up and do what you want. All right? You can do that in a minute. I've got to make it first. All right? Come on then. So I think what I'm going to do, because I don't really want to be cutting wood and stuff, I've got a piece of pallet board here. It's got the bigger grooves that side, smaller grooves that side, so I'm going to keep that for the top for them to get on. And then I've got 2 bits here. They're not the same height, right? But, so I'm going to make like a step for them. I've got some little brackets here. Just some little L brackets. And I'm going to put one of them like underneath and then fasten it to there. And then I'm also going to put a screw through there to keep it more solid. Stand that up there and I'll put it about there for now. Probably put it a bit higher. The thing is though, I don't want it to fall over. So how do I not make it fall over? This is the hard part, isn't it? Where's my tape measure? Hold on. I'll come back. Right, so I hope you can see that okay there. So that's going to be the main perch. This is going to be a bit on the floor. And then what I'm going to do with these 2 smaller bits is put them like that. So it's got like a bit like a shape of an eye frame on the bottom. Give it a bit more stability. I don't really want to get everything out to cut any wood. But then what I can do with that, because that's going to be like that height, I can maybe put another piece like up here kind of thing. It's like just working it all out, isn't it? So I'm going to put these together first and see how we get on with that. Doesn't have to be perfect. The chickens are certainly, yeah, they will judge it. They're sitting watching us at the minute. Oh, I need to line that up. And just put a couple of screws in the bottom here. And then what I'm going to do is, like I say, put that on as tight as I can, and then put these little brackets in there. So if I do one about that height, I think, and then it'll just sit flush on the little brackets. Just spin this round. Oh, that one's come off straight away. Oh. Right, I need to put this back in the bottom. Right, so the feet weren't going to work, so I've brought it in here and I've put that right under there. I'm just going to put this big screw in to keep it fastened in properly. Right, but then I need to put the brackets on these bits because they're really not very sturdy, and then I'm going to fasten it up to the frame around the side. So I've put that further in, screwed it down, and then I've put a piece up to the frame on the outside, and it's quite sturdy there, but this side's not. So I'm going to try and just see if I can brace this into the side of the bottom here, and hopefully that might give it a bit more of a bite to keep it stable. It's got a little less wobble on. We'll just see how it goes. I might still put a piece on the top to brace it a bit more. Let's have a look, see if I've got any wood. There, that bit fits on the top. Put a couple more of these in. There we go. Yeah, that's not going to go anywhere. Champion. Right, girlies, are you coming out? Say See your new toys? Hey? Come on then. So that is their favourite treat up there in the orange little box. It's like a herb block, and they love it. There's hardly any left. I need to get a new one, to be fair, but I've put that up there just to try and entice them up. But to be fair, they're so nosy and inquisitive. I've got no problems with them using that I've just done. I'll come out in a bit later and check on them, see how they're getting on. So that's it for home, and the update on the chickens and their new little assault course that they're yet to try. And I'll see you down the allotment at the weekend. So we're on Friday the 8th of May. I'm gonna just quickly do an unboxing of something that we've been sent from by Lee at Oakland Gardens. Now it's not for us. Lee and his missus have kindly given us, well, they've given Trevor some bits and pieces to set him off again. They donated as well to his GoFundMe page. They're absolutely wonderful people, so we really, really appreciate everything they've done. And it's just overwhelming, the help and support that Trevor's had. But this is great. Really, really appreciate this, Lee. Thank you very much. I'm going to just have a quick open of it now. Trevor doesn't know about it, but I'm just going to give it a quick open, just make sure everything is okay in there, and then I'll be giving him it tomorrow. There's also some of the pots, the 30-litre pots. These are absolutely fab. We've had them before from Oakland Gardens. They are brilliant for potatoes. We did Brussels sprouts in here, carrots, parsnips, tomatoes. You can do anything you want in these. They're absolutely fab. They do come in packs of 10. They're normally always on special offer as well. So have a look at their website and get some ordered, because they're brilliant. They're so sturdy, and they last for ages. Absolutely last for ages. They're great. So thanks for those as well. Again, these are Trevor's, not ours. We've got many amount of these already, but yeah, I'm gonna have a look in the box now. Right, we're in, and already it looks amazing. Oh, loads of seed trays. Look at those, packs and packs of those. That's great. I'm not going to get everything out, but just to give a quick look. There's some garden fleece as well. Not sure what's in that one. That's quite a big box. And there's some insect netting. We've got some of this as well. They sent us some of this a couple of years ago. We've got some of that. What's in there? Pot labels, great. 1,000 in that box. There's the little plastic white sticks. Loads in there, fab. And some more. There's like these. And then there's the tray, trays that they go in. There's trays underneath. There's just an array of great stuff. Like I say, I'm not going to take it all out. I do want to quickly look at what this is. Let's have a look. Oh, this might be one of the one-top electric propagator. Oh, that's lovely. Fab. Yeah, and loads of other seedling trays underneath, like different sizes and everything. Oh, that's fab. That's great. I don't want to look right down the bottom. There's some drip trays by the looks of it. But yeah, that's lush, that. Thank you again so much. Got to try and get it all back in the box now. So we've come down this morning. It's Sunday the 10th of May. I'm going to do some weeding and bits and pieces, but I'm going to go to find Trevor because I've got the stuff for him off Oakland Gardens. It was our meeting yesterday and it absolutely lashed down, so yesterday was no good. But we'll go and find him and then fetch him down. Some garden fleece, yeah.
Well, I didn't use fleece, right?
Might come in handy over winter though.
Right, well,
yeah.
Is that the fleece and all?
That's like an insect mesh, yeah.
I use that.
That'll come in handy, yeah.
These are all pots.
Yeah, there's loads of these trays.
Aye.
And then there's bigger trays underneath with blacker pots and that.
What's this one?
That is an electric propagator. Oh. An electric heated propagator.
Well, I'm pleased because you know why?
Why?
Mine got burnt out.
Oh, there you go then. Look at that.
Aye. Oh, yeah. That's champion.
Are you happy with that?
Aye, I'm over the moon.
Oh, champion. Oh, well, I'm glad Trevor's happy with these bits and pieces there. He's going to have a decent look at them later on. We've took them up to his other little hut that's right opposite his house. I think he's going to show his missus as well what he's getting. But yeah, as you can see, he's over the moon, bless him. So thank you again to Oakland Gardens for sending that. And everybody else that's donated to the GoFundMe page. That's now set up. So Trevor's going to have a little bit spend on bits and pieces, what he wants. I know we've given him a garden fork, but he needs a rake and a couple of other bits and bobs, but it's up to him what he spends it on. So thank you. We've just quickly popped to B&Q, getting some plug plants. I've got some cauliflower. We are cheating a bit this year because obviously I haven't sown out. We're nearly in the middle of May, but I'll show you the beans that we put in last week when we were down. Eric's on potting up some tomatoes that we got last week, and did you do the 3 we got off Brian? Or are they already done? They're okay, right. So he's just doing the ones that we got because they were looking a bit sorry for themselves in the greenhouse. We've got some sweet corn there as well. I'm going to check on that, see how that's doing. But these are the beans that I put in last week. I don't know if the frost's maybe getting a couple of them or slugs or whatever. But this will look very healthy. Like, well, that one doesn't now. But even if you just get a couple of them out. There's some on this side. That one's just been eaten completely. The rest of them look okay. And then down on this one, these look loads better than what's in that one. They look canny, which is good. I have got some beetroot in here. I put in a couple of weeks ago. There's a few sprouting up. I'll have another cleave of the weeds in this bed. And then I don't know if they're garlic or leeks from Dane. Can't remember. But they're looking good as well. There's the sweet corn. We've got baby sweet corn and normal sweet corn. And they look okay. I did buy some aubergines as well. Aubergines, however you say them. They're not for us. We're not going to eat them. I bought them for my friend. They are Black Beauty ones. They're okay. But the sweet corn, that's the early bird. And I'm sure there was another one as well that's not early bird. What's that one? Oh yeah, it is early bird. And then mini pop. But everything looks all right. So because I've been busy talking, Eric's weeded down here. He's done an absolutely fab job. Give the beds a good rake out. This top one, it's got some plug plants in. There's broccoli and cauliflower in there that I'm going to put out now. But he hasn't weeded that top bed. And the plot over here is absolutely shameful. I'm absolutely, I don't know, I'm just gutted about this one. We've literally just let it go. It's an absolute mess. I did start to pull up some weeds over here last week, but then what happens is when you get to here and then you think, oh yeah, there's all of that to do, my knees just can't take it. So I might need to come over with a rake or a hoe or something and just give them a go that way. They come up pretty easy actually, because there's obviously the weed membrane and then the wood chip, so they do just come up really easy, but it's a job for next week, I think. So that's it for this update. I'm going to get these plug plants put in and the cauliflower that we've just bought this morning, and then next week we'll get down, get that bed over there weeded, all the polytunnel needs cleaning out, and then we can start and put stuff in over there. So thanks for watching. Bye.